Wait, I don't know. I don't think we're out of the woods yet. Welcome back,
We
guys.
definitely were.
We might have been.
Yep, we were.
All right, sorry about that. Welcome back, guys, to the Weebs Anonymous podcast. I'm Jordan. I'm here with Ian and Mike.
Shalom.
That's Ian. Mike, say something.
Yeah, I didn't want to. I just wanted to look at you and not say anything.
Yeah, we got mute Mike today.
No Nick again. He's hanging out with his sister, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, he's going on a date with her, I think.
They could be stepsisters. I don't know. But it's the three of us here. You know, we got Ian back.
Yes.
We had a very productive. Did you watch the podcast last week?
I was the one that took the notes for it.
That's right,
The
man.
dynamic
And we
duo.
didn't post any clips.
No.
What did you think? It was the first duo.
It was really good.
It was
I'm not
really
gonna lie.
good?
I was surprised you guys pulled for like an hour and a half.
Me and Mike got great chemistry, man.
Yeah, no, I know.
Great chemistry.
One of my favorite lines from was when you're talking about your Android 18 figure. It's like, yeah, it came in like two Pop-Tart boxes and it just smelled like sadness.
It did. It smelled very
Yeah,
sad.
that's actually the saddest thing I've ever heard. Coming in as two.
Is that sad for me or is it sad for the guy that sent it?
The person who sent it.
Okay.
I am still sitting on this hill that was a Rogue audio clip at like 104 or whatever that I was showing you guys.
I remember him doing that. It wasn't, and I was sitting there when we were having that conversation in Snapchat and mimicking the noise.
For those listening,
he was going.
Yeah, for those listening, there's an audio clip of last episode where me and Mike are talking, and I start to say something, but Mike starts to talk, and I'm the type of person that just cuts off if I need to let him talk, because I feel like I talk a lot in these podcasts just to like keep it going forward. So I want other people to talk when they want to talk. So I stopped, and Ian sent us this, and he had this big conspiracy theory that I left a clip in from Nick, and Nick's mic clipped in, and it was him saying hey or something.
It was like the end of like okay or something.
And Ian's gonna die on this hill, even though I should have showed you before I started recording this that there were no audio files other than
there's
ours.
no audio files at all.
It's
just,
okay.
It didn't match the recording to me.
I
I
know.
was listening out of my computer speakers, just sitting there with it on repeat, and I could.
Me and Mike lived it, so I'm pretty confident about it.
It was just the ghost of Randy fucking with y'all.
I mean, if only he was dead. Jokes, just jokes.
We love you, Randy. Don't worry.
Dude, every time I say a joke now, I sent you that guy's TikToks who...
Yes.
Have I sent you any? Have you seen these? So
Which
there's
one?
this guy on TikTok.
Ian only just looked at TikToks recently, like literally last night.
Yeah.
No, I still haven't gone through.
Oh
I
my
was
God, there's literally
not on this
50 in
earth
there.
last night.
No, I know. But I've been sending Mike TikToks. I'm pretty sure I've been sending you TikToks of this guy who makes these videos where he'll tell a joke or he'll like do a prank, like a duet prank or something. And at the end of every joke, he'll be like, knock, knock, who's there? Interrupting cow, moo, like that type of thing. But then at the end, he laughs at his own joke and he's like, just a joke, guys. Just a joke. Just so no one gets offended. And I love it. He's my new favorite TikToker, and I find him hilarious.
Just a joke.
That's absolutely terrible.
I send Mike everything.
The only
man.
funny part about those TikToks are the fucking comments. They get me every time.
Yeah.
Because it's like, or the duets. The duets are fucking hilarious.
Duets are great, yeah.
The dude's just like, he'll say something, he'll say the joke, and then they'll be like, what'd you say? What'd you say, dude? And he's like, it's just a joke. He's like, oh, you're lucky.
There's
You're
this,
lucky, bucko.
and there's this whole like subgenre of TikToks now where someone's getting caught. Someone who doesn't look like DaBaby, the rapper DaBaby, is getting compared and being like, "Is that DaBaby?"
Is that the baby?
And they're always like, "I'm not DaBaby. Stop calling me DaBaby. Who's DaBaby?"
You're talking about the other dude, right? The bigger guy. Who
Yeah,
they
there's a
always call?
bunch of them, man.
Yeah.
I know I've sent you some, but then there was this other redheaded, like older dude who's maybe like 30.
Yes, when they keep telling him that like that's the guy who was like getting really angry that he wears dresses.
Yeah,
or something.
yes. That guy is so
he was
funny.
getting so mad.
He's like, guys, I'm telling you, I don't wear dresses. Stop saying I wear dresses. I'm gonna get mad. Like, you're just provoking them at that point.
Yeah, it's so fucking funny.
Because what are you gonna do over the internet to these guys? Just block them at that point. Like, what's going on? This is an anime podcast. I like talking about TikTok. TikTok's very relevant, and I have fun with it.
I kind of just absentmindedly scroll through it and lose hours of my life.
Yes,
Dude,
yes.
You gotta there's a little red number right in the bottom right hand corner. Click it and look at the fucking messages that people send you. My sister's the same way. She sends me TikToks and doesn't look at the ones I sent her. It's like I literally confronted her about it the other night. I was like, "Do you
Really?
just scroll through TikTok and not look at the messages that people send you, and just send them to other people?" And she's like, "Yeah, maybe."
Now Mike sends me TikToks back, and I look at what you guys send me. But every TikTok Mike sends me, it's TikToks I've seen like a week ago, and I decided not to send because I didn't think they were good enough.
Same. Yeah, no, I've gotten those. Too.
Yeah, exactly. I'm sure you have because I sent a shit ton. But
Yeah.
like every now and then, like Mike will send one, and I'm like, I seen this, but I wasn't gonna send it because it wasn't quite the point where I want to be at. You know
Yeah.
what I mean?
Yeah, I don't get too many good ones. I'm trying to switch up what I
You
get.
do get
on
some
my
good ones.
For You page.
Yeah.
I'm trying to switch up what I get on my For You page because I've just been getting just so many Asian women, beautiful Asian women doing all the thirst traps.
I don't even get thirst traps. There's this one TikToker who's Japanese that knows some English and she'll sing in Japanese or in English. And
Are you talking about the one you just sent?
Yeah.
The one you
I've-
recently sent?
yeah.
Oh, dude, I found her.
She's
her
awesome.
channel, like weeks ago.
So she's great.
Yeah. Although I don't get the video where she couldn't pronounce the D's, and when she was singing that song.
Oh yeah.
I don't get that because there's D's and it's the same sound in Japanese.
Maybe the way we use it's a little
Yeah.
different.
Could be.
I wish I
Somebody
could
should
say
tell
some
her
of
that,
these
though.
people's ads. I just never remember.
I'll see if I can.
See if you can find the guy that does the funny jokes.
I don't want to look up Wiley. I know
It's Wiley,
Yeah,
yes,
it's Wiley.
Wiley. I fucking love Wiley. He's fantastic. I think he's hilarious. He's a modern day George Costanza, maybe.
He's
I
not
don't
at
know.
all. He's not funny at all.
He's trust me. I know comedy. It's funny. All right, let's get to subjects at hand.
No, it's just Udine.
Oh yeah,
Udine.
Udine. Yeah, Ian's got a sticker he's got to place. Ian, would you like to tell us about your sticker this week?
I pulled another One Piece sticker.
Of
Well,
course
I
you
mean,
did. 'Cause
Wow,
you're
look
looking.
at-
I
It's
literally
almost like
looked
you looked
because
through.
it's my baby boy. It's Law. I gotta toss him down next to Robin and Chopper.
Yeah. Ian's having a hard time taking the back off. Come on, you got it. I'm not continuing until that's placed.
You're making me nervous.
Good. I hope you get the sweats. There you go. Yeah. Just place it down.
And for
Ooh,
reference for people
nice.
who obviously can't see, we're supposed to be sticker bum on this
Yeah,
table,
fuck you guys.
and
I
he's
like these
putting them
stickers.
in perfect order next to each other. It's just
Because I'm gonna put other stickers to outline them so I can just see their faces.
Well, I just want you to know next week that I have a sticker. It's going just. It's gonna. It's
just to crush your hopes.
just to crush your hopes. I'm sorry. All right. What do we talk about first? There's a lot to talk about.
Well, yeah, we've got 2 episodes of AoT that we've got to talk about. We watched some 4 episodes of Vinland Saga.
Not
Getting
gonna
good.
lie, I don't remember much of it.
To be honest, there wasn't much that really's been happening. I mean, it's like a little bit of story stuff, but not.
Yeah, it's just
Lot
been
of
like
story.
slow
Not a whole
paced.
lot.
It's like a lot of story based, but it's like more so text story than like action story.
Yeah.
Well, not text.
Well,
it's
yeah,
just
because they're getting to the plots of everything, and
more like
it's going to be
everything's
the work up to
the
when
second
shit
half
hits
of the season.
fan. Yeah, we've now hit the second half of the season. New intro, which I like more than the first one.
I'm just glad my femboy radar still works. You guys were all
Hi.
fucked up with
Yeah,
him.
we found
I was
out that
convinced.
that Canute is definitely a dude.
Sadly.
I mean, I guess it hasn't been 100%.
Not for me.
I thought it would have been a cool like story point where it's like they're hiding her gender for some reason, and
Nah, he's just a pretty guy.
it's just a pretty guy.
Yeah, just loves cooking. His dad fucking hates him and wants him dead. You know.
I don't think his dad hates him. I just think
He's just a pretty boy with daddy issues.
I got the well. He said that
I mean, his dad hates him enough that he wants him dead.
Yeah, he's
Well,
trying
no,
to kill
so
the other prince.
the country split on who
Yeah.
they want to be the king afterwards. So his dad just kind of made the choice that like, one of them's got to die so the country doesn't fall apart, and he chose Pretty Boy. I don't necessarily think he hates him. I just think he feels like he has to make a tough decision.
Some of you are going to die. That's a sacrifice I'm willing to make.
Yeah, to save the country or whatever.
Lord Farquaad always speaking true words every day.
Love Farquaad, favorite movie hero of all time.
And outside of that, me and Ian are going to talk some Juju Kaisen.
Juju Kaisen.
Juju
I only say that
Kaisen.
because that's how Jordan says
I have such a hard time saying Jujutsu Kaisen, even though I did it for,
Jiu-jitsu.
I said it pretty good right there. Did I say it wrong?
No, you said
No,
it right.
Jiu-jitsu
Jujutsu?
Kaisen.
Jiu-jitsu.
Okay, I have
But
a
it's
hard
almost
time
like
saying that.
jiu-jitsu.
Almost.
Like, fighting style.
very much. So
If
I
you
just
can say
call it
that,
Juju.
Yeah, Juju.
Juju's
Bomb.
Bizarre Adventures.
You can call it even easier. You can just call it JJK.
JJK. That feels a bit sus, but
You know,
I don't
Mike,
know.
how'd you like?
You're just great.
yeah. So that ends tonight.
Today.
Yes.
And
In a couple
like,
hours.
what's the time right now?
8:12. I believe it airs at 9:30.
9:30. Yeah, I think it's like. I think it airs at 9:30 and it's simulcast at 10 o'clock.
Your guys' so there's 3 big animes that we watched that are ending this week.
Yeah.
Attack on Titan ends on Jujutsu Kaisen ends tonight.
Yep.
Attack on Titan ends Sunday, and I'm pretty sure the show I've been watching, Wonder Egg Priority, ends Tuesday.
Oh fuck.
So 3 shows coming to an end. My
Thank
Hero
God
Academia is
return.
coming back.
In
Yeah.
return, you get My Hero.
Yeah.
But I mean, thank God I always got All Reliable. I got One Piece to just keep watching every Saturday.
I still have so many episodes to watch, man. So like,
Yeah, you're
I'm
lucky.
watching it and I'm reading it from the beginning. I bought the first 20 some odd chapter or volumes.
I might just pick up like a manga app on my phone and just start reading One Piece because it's like I want to rewatch it, but at the same time, why not just read it?
Exactly.
Yeah, at that point.
At that point, like I can just find panels I like and just fucking doodle them.
I wanna own all the volumes of One Piece. I think that'd be super dope to have. And I've got the first box set, which covers from East Blue to Alabasta. I looked at the very last page of the last volume, and it just ends with them with their arms up and the X's on their arms. So fantastic place.
And now you can do it with them.
And I can just fucking start crying and be like, yes, yeah, they're so good.
Also, speaking of One Piece, I saw this TikTok like breaking down. I think it was Ain's Lobby. When did he awaken second gear?
Ain's Lobby.
Yeah, so it was about Ain's Lobby, like people saying like, oh, it's like he got a bullshit power up there, but it, like flicks back to a movie where I forget he was fighting, but he like some dude fucking smashed him with like a club or a hammer or something. It just bent him. Yeah, I think he did, and it just like bent him down and essentially turned his legs into bungee springs and sent his blood flowing through his body super fast. He's like, oh, I can do this.
Yeah, I know exactly. And even without it, it's like, who cares?
Yeah.
Like, I feel like the show's so much better that it doesn't like completely focus on like their training. And clearly they're getting stronger and figuring more stuff out as they go along on their adventure. Yeah. And I don't want to see like in Dragon Ball where they have like 6 episodes where the story ends and it's just Goku and Vegeta training and, you know, getting stronger.
Yeah.
You know, let the story do that for you, I guess.
Yeah. Like, let them work out and get stronger throughout the story. It's like leveling up your character in a game.
Exactly.
Where you're playing through the main story.
Exactly. And is it so hard to believe that fucking... Because he's what, like... He's like 14, Luffy, right? He's young. He's a kid. It's so hard to believe that, like, he's figuring, like, these really cool things out to do with his power.
How old is Luffy?
Pretty sure he's young. Pretty sure he's really young. I got my laptop here.
Put my phone. Oh,
let's check this out.
I feel
How
like
old is...
No, I feel like he's older than that.
Got some
I feel like he left
moves.
when I feel like he set sail when he was like 16 or something, like 15 or 16.
His debut age 7, pre-time skip 17, post-time skip 19.
Okay, so yeah, so like
He's pretty young.
Yeah.
So it makes sense. I don't know. I see people...
Innovative minds.
Yeah, people like to complain about dumb shit.
And then it was also the other thing going back to that TikTok, like Zoro picking up his swords. And it's like, oh, it's like, yeah. Did you see how many he picked up when he was a kid?
Yeah,
3 in his mouth, 3 in his left hand, 3 in his right hand.
Yeah,
9 sword style, bitch.
Yeah, and then like Sanji with his flame kick, like he fought the noodle guy.
The noodle guy skating at him with fucking flame feet. He's like, I'm a cop that.
Out of all 3 of those, though, I think Sanji's is the dumbest. Because it's like he just spins really fast and then his leg's on fire. He's like super hot. Like it's whatever, but it's like I think Sanji's the lamest Straw Hat in the group. And Brooke just joined and he was pretty down there. Sorry, man.
Brooke's up there for me.
Is he?
I mean, why do you think he has one of the best fucking wanted posters?
Hey, I love all of them. But I'm just saying if I had to choose to get rid of one, it'd be Sanji and then Brooke.
For me, it'd be...
You just can't choose. Isn't there like
Usopp pre-skip?
Usopp
100%.
pre-skip? Ooh.
Before the 3D2Y arc, 100%. Like I loved him, but like after that is when I really started liking him. Especially his training. It was fucking hilarious watching. Fucking. There's this. His training included like a night on like a fucking food, like not a food island, like a plant island. That was,
Oh, really?
Yeah, it was really fucking funny. I loved it. Like I loved all their backstories to them training in the 3D2Y arc.
I'm excited to get to the time skip. It's so far away. Enough about One Piece. We got wanted posters though. I got wanted posters that we need to hang up from pretty much everyone.
Are we gonna frame the door like we thought?
Are you gonna like just tack them into the wall, or
I would.
Are you gonna
save them?
Get like some sort of tape.
Yeah, like double-sided.
The only issue is tape's gonna be tough to stick to this, just because it's wood.
What would you suggest?
Well, you could get like
Come
those
on,
3M,
Master Carpenter.
like the 3M things.
Yeah,
Those are pretty good.
All right.
You also might be able to find like wood tape, like tape that will adhere to wood better.
Just glue them on.
But before we move on, I got some news to talk about.
Let's hear some news,
with
man.
the final episode of Jujutsu Kaisen tonight, they dropped some news that in the winter there will be a new movie coming out for Jujutsu Kaisen based on the it's Jujutsu Kaisen Zero manga story, which is
like the prequel.
Yeah, so it's based on characters we have not been introduced to besides a few like Satoru, Gojo.
I just want you guys to know you can talk full spoilers. It does not bother me.
I'm gonna have Mike lead this conversation because my brain works in a very weird way. When people talk about stuff, it'll like open the floodgates and I'll be able to talk about it. But like I can't start a conversation.
So
my
what you're
brain's
saying
broken.
is it doesn't work.
Yes, my brain does not work.
Okay.
So the U.S. Justice Department is, if this thing would stop switching, the U.S. Justice Department extends antitrust review of Sony's proposed acquisition of Crunchyroll. Review seeks to determine if deal would give Sony dominance over anime streaming, which it would. I think out of you have the two, Funimation and Crunchyroll, and if they were just to fucking meld together, that would be dominance.
It would, because
they would monopolize the anime industry.
Yeah, besides like a few on Netflix and Amazon Prime,
which I don't think it's necessarily a bad thing.
We need competition.
If I can pay for one subscription for both services, I'll be happy. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, the thing is, like, more good. I feel like more good could come from it, like a better fucking website and UI and everything.
Oh my god, yeah.
Crunchyroll and Funimation both have kind of shitty.
The beta for Crunchyroll actually looks really nice.
Does it?
Like they have a new beta website. It auto puts it into dark mode. Like I'm pretty sure they just swapped it over to dark mode, and it just looks really clean.
I don't use Crunchyroll enough to really like have a full like.
It's first of all, my biggest gripe is that the fucking the newest episodes are at the top, which I understand for people who are watching it, but people who want to binge watch, you just have to look at all those frames as you scroll down.
That changes for me sometimes. Like sometimes it'll auto load newest to oldest, and then sometimes it'll just swap to like when what was I watching that was doing to me? I know One Piece always does oldest to newest, so I have to swap it when I'm watching the newest episode. But there was I think it was when Shield Hero was airing, like every other week or something, it swapped showing me the newest episode first or the oldest episode first, and it was the most annoying shit.
Yeah, that sounds pretty terrible, actually. Just not staying the same.
Yeah, like there should be like a setting, like, do you want to see the newest first or the oldest first for all animes? It's like, then give me the option to swap it when I select the anime.
Just make it like Netflix and Hulu, man. Like fucking.
Yeah, just chronological order.
Not even, just like have the option to watch it, and then when you click on it, it starts from the very first episode.
I mean, there is the button, like when you're on Crunchyroll, if you do go on, there's like a orange button that's like autoplay, so it plays the first episode or wherever the last episode that you watched a bit of was.
All right, it just feels like like both of them feel like outdated versions of YouTube.
Clunky as fuck.
Yeah. Like Funimation, my biggest
like
fucking when you get into it. Like when you get into a show and you scroll down, the thing fucking bugs out, and it's like always at the top of your screen.
Yeah, like the streaming sites were much higher quality, albeit they had much more invasive ads, but their site structure was just so much better. Like 9 Anime, Kiss Anime, Master Anime.
H anime.
I didn't even know that was a thing.
It's a hentai website.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
There's Hentai Haven. Oh, Hentai Haven got shut down. I forgot about that one.
Hentai Haven. I heard about that.
It got shut down because I forget the reasons.
It was hentai.
Now there's some I can't remember fully. There was like
Something happened.
something to do with the host or something, and they were trying to like take it out from underneath them and run it themselves or something. I can't remember. Don't take my word on it.
I won't.
Yeah.
All right.
Don't take my word on anything.
Ian, I love you, but we won't take your word on much.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Oh wait a minute.
You got any more news? No more news? All right.
I tried looking it up why it got shut down, and it's from like it got shut down years ago too, I guess.
What?
Hentai Haven.
Oh yeah,
Mike's just looking up hentai right now.
Yeah,
bro.
this was multiple years ago. This got shut down. They like put a like website when you log onto the website. There's literally like a giant note that said stuff.
All right, Ian. So last episode, me and Mike had a full, comprehensive episode by episode breakdown.
Yes.
No, maybe I want to call it breakdown. We talked about every episode.
Yeah, we went in depth
of Attack on Titan. You obviously were not here, but I would like to know your thoughts.
I want to know.
2 episodes before
I
we
want
talk
to know
about
your
episodes.
before we get into your gripes.
Yeah.
Because you said you had gripes with what we had to
Just
say.
what you had to say, Mike. Fuck you.
Yeah.
I'd like to know your thoughts on the most recent episodes. Not the 2 most recent, but basically what we talked about. If you can get that across.
If my brain works, yes. The only thing that's really on my mind is what Mike fucking said about Sasha's death, which was how it impacted like Mikasa more than anybody else. Like I understand that they were like best friends and everything, and they were like roommates.
You're gonna speak up. That didn't pick up.
They were roommates, you know, like that Vine.
Yes.
That's why I tried to crack that joke and he passed it. Like, but it's no, like even Connie and Jean, even like Connie says himself, he lost when Sasha died. He literally lost half his soul. She was a twin to him. Like there was, from my knowledge and my seeing of there was nothing romantic there. That was just like a platonic relationship where it was like
brother sister.
Yeah, brother sister. Like they were just such close friends. They were literally brother and sister.
Mm-hmm.
And then Jean was like the older brother of those two. And it was just like it'd be like if before all shit happened in season 4, like skip back 2 seasons, season 2. Mikasa dies. Who's it gonna hit more? Sasha or Armin and Aaron?
Armin and Aaron.
Yes, it's this. They're the same exact trio, but different. Like the scouts were always had their trios.
Well, if they're the same exact trio, I have to ask, who is Sasha simping over?
Most likely Jean.
I'd have to agree. I'd simp over John.
Yeah, Connie's cool and all. I love that kid from the bottom of my heart.
He reminds me of Corinnan.
Yeah.
But just not as cool.
Bald boy.
Bald boy, yeah. Which you guys pointed out I have a thing for in anime, I guess.
Yes.
Because the octopus from Hunter x Hunter?
Mm-hmm.
My favorite character in the show.
The Chimera Anarch, the fucking little octopus dude that takes over people's body.
The one good thing out of that.
It started with a K, I believe.
Cam.
I was going to say Kakaguri, but that's the fucking gambling anime or whatever.
Yeah, that is the gambling anime, which I heard isn't great.
No, it doesn't even start with a K. There's a K in there, but it is Ikalgo.
Ikalgo.
Yes. Love that, man.
I also we're just breaking off. I love the wolf in Hunter x Hunter, like the one that got scared shitless. He just shed all his fur when he felt the king's nen.
Yep.
Let's talk about that horrible show.
Yet again, I said, okay, I'm still going to talk about it, and this is bringing up TikTok again, but I saw a TikTok where I was like, yeah, it was this girl, and she's like continuously watching Hunter x Hunter, and then I was like, gets to the Chimera Anarchy, she's like, ugh.
Not only that, I know I sent Mike this, Tim the Tatman talking about anime.
He got
and
4
doing his
episodes.
tier list. He has the same sentiment that I have about Hunter x Hunter.
Yeah, it came out of nowhere. That's what he said.
Not only that, like he liked it up to that point. Well, he didn't love it, but he's Nate Shaw was making him watch it, and then he was like, I'm beginning to like this, which is how I felt. And then he's like, the Chimera Ant arc came, and he's like, it just all went downhill. He's like, I watched every single episode of that anime, and I hated it. And I was like, dude, I mean,
I liked it.
I can see why people like it. I think the Chimera Ant arc was just so fucking abysmal.
Because it also got like after that point, I feel like if I forget the author's name, I'm honestly horrible with this stuff, but if he hadn't gotten, like, he's chronically ill, right?
Yeah,
He has a
like
back
injury. Yeah, if that hadn't befallen him, like, imagine what could have kept happening.
Oh
like,
my
because
God.
we were just getting to like the peak of like Kurapika and the Phantom Troop.
I'd like to see. I'd like
Yeah,
to see what
there's so much. There's so much.
That's because, like, I didn't agree with you guys at first, but like as I thought it more and more, like I forget which one of you two said it, but like one of you two said that Kurapika was literally just a plot point. Like,
yeah, I did.
it's
Yeah,
literally
he's
just a plot point. Like,
yeah.
just, oh, I'm gonna be
Just
the
a plot
connection for the
device,
main
plot
group.
device,
Yeah,
yeah.
plot device. I'm just gonna be the part of the main group that connects us to the villains.
Yeah.
Then as soon as those villains sort of disappear, I'm gonna fucking disappear too. Like, literally the last we saw of him was just underground on his phone, not answering Leorio's
Yeah,
call.
that's all we saw of him.
Like, that's-
like in multiple fucking episodes, he'd just be sitting there not answering the phone.
I
It's
just-
like, why?
I wanted to see what he
Why?
did to get those fucking eyes back.
Yeah, same.
Yeah, the most interesting thing that would have happened in that
Yeah.
show is forget
Nah.
all of Chimera.
Leorio
and-
punching Jing. That was the
No,
best
no, no,
part of the show.
I'm saying the best route it could have taken was forget Chimera Antart. Just continue with
or not
going
even
with Kurapika.
not even forget it, but I do.
Make it shorter?
Looking back
Like
at it, yes.
episodes.
Make it shorter. Looking back at it, I do hold that a little bit. You know, it's not my favorite anymore. But it definitely does affect me after I've seen other animes.
Yeah.
I wish it were A, shorter, and B, made a little bit more sense in the whole story. Because Tim brought up a great point. It just comes out of nowhere. This is like, one fucking plot ends, and you're into the next one. It's like, oh, you're just seeing this fucking ant giving birth. It's like,
Yeah,
what the
he's
fuck is
where
happening
did this
right
ant
now?
come from? Why
It
do
came
I
from
care
outer
about this
space.
ant? You never.
But
you ever
it
find
didn't.
out?
It came from the rest of the world. Like, that's the thing
Yeah.
that hits you at the end of the fucking show. It's like, oh, it came from the rest of the fucking world. There's things.
Yeah,
there's
we're-
these things that are so powerful that live on this world. Like,
Yeah.
Like the
And-
world tree.
yeah.
Like, it's going into, it's literally like almost in outer space. It's like in the atmosphere, the stratosphere, or whatever they're sitting up
Yeah.
there. And like those trees used to legitimately go into fucking outer space.
I just had to talk about that because I felt so vindicated because scrolling through Twitter
Seeing so many
and
people
Reddit,
feel the
everyone's
same
telling
way.
me if I don't like Hunter x Hunter, I'm tasteless. Like, how can you not like this show? It's fantastic.
You also like Dragon Ball. What?
I do like Dragon Ball, and hey, I can admit that it's not for everybody. And if
Yeah.
you don't like it, I think you're completely valid. But like,
oh, he valid. Oh, he valid.
Oh, he
Okay.
valid.
he's valid. He's so valid. But I've been told so many times that, like, not by you guys obviously, but that to not like Hunter x Hunter is just blasphemy. That's like they're like it's S tier material all the way, and I don't think it's bad. I don't think it's horrible. I think it's B to C tier in my opinion.
see
And
where
I
you
think
come
that should
from.
be perfectly fine to have that opinion.
Yeah.
But I just hate the whole gatekeeping where it's like, you didn't like all of Hunter x Hunter, you're wrong. You're just wrong.
I mean, the Chimera Ant arc was cool, but it was dragged out. It was dragged out, and there's just so much shit where it's just like
So much.
it's just kind of pointless.
I'm so glad we don't have to watch that
Yeah.
anymore.
I hope it
The one
comes
thing
back.
that confused the fuck out of me was Alika.
Oh, I know, right?
Kill his,
Where did
kill
she
his little
come
brother,
from?
Yeah.
little sister.
Oh,
Little
it was
sister.
her. I thought you were talking about Snot Girl.
Oh,
Oh.
yeah.
'Cause
Komugi.
Kamugi. No.
Wasn't there supposed to be a secret agent that was coming in to help them? That we were all like, oh, we can't wait to see this agent. And then, like, no one ever showed up.
No, the secret agents that they were sending there was
That was they said
there's
that was
kill his grandpa and
Yeah.
Meruem, not Meruem, the
old-
old
the
guy.
chairman.
Yeah, the chairman, Netero.
Not around.
Okay.
But Kamugi came out of Kamugi was only there because the king was literally just trying to pass time playing games, and he's like, oh, I can't beat this girl because she essentially created this game. She like made all the moves that are possible.
Yeah.
It also
And she's blind, so she can just
she
like
also
memorize.
I mean, I think more importantly, she was instrumental in showing you, because I think you were supposed to feel something for Meruem by the end,
Which I didn't.
because she was supposed to. You didn't, because you hated the whole arc.
Yeah,
If you didn't hate the whole arc and you were watching it, then you
It
kind of
had
felt
its
something for him.
yeah, because you
by the end,
Yeah,
it did,
by
right?
the
Yeah.
very
you
end.
watch Meruem slowly become more and more human away from his bestial side, whereas you watch Gon just slowly lose his humanity to become like a fucking rampaging beast.
Which
I'm
was
just
fucking
gonna say
sick.
Meruem is just a fucking F tier cell. Like that was their Cell saga. And it was just
A
compared to the
nuke
Cell
took
saga,
him out.
horrible. A nuke took him out.
Excuse you, wasn't even it was
Cell
a flower.
Cell would have absorbed that nuke and become more powerful from it. I just want to point that out. Like that's just who Cell was. I'm just and all right. I'm done talking about.
But he's just a bug, so
He's just a bug. You just squash bugs, man.
yeah, exactly.
All right.
Squash bugs with dangerous bombs that are hidden inside your heart.
Yeah, so AoT, we fucking
Most recent 2 episodes.
Yeah, we got these 2 episodes in. Came out on I mean, they didn't really come out on the same night. They did essentially, but 90% of the first one.
Same night.
Yeah. So much shit that just fucking it just weirded me out. Aaron just going full fucking douchebag.
Yeah,
like holy shit. Was like, not expecting that at all.
I got some screenshots from Crunchyroll on my phone. That's why I can remember these 2 episodes well, because it fucked me up so much I had to take screenshots like talking points. But literally just him sitting inside there is like, I can't stand the sight of a slave who obeys orders without question. Fucking ever since I was little, I hated you, and I finally know why.
Yeah, which I feel that's not true. I have to say this before we keep going. I feel like he was saying that shit for a reason. I think there's a reason, because I don't think he actually hated her his whole life. I don't think he did. I think he might be trying to piss them off for a reason.
Maybe, but
100%.
you also go through and look through everything. Like he
gave her the scarf,
kind of
man.
but he was after that he was kind of always an asshole to her.
I think he's doing that to protect.
That's not true. We know. I don't know if you guys saw it. I don't know where I saw it. I can't remember, but I saw it. It might have been TikTok.
Obviously,
the creator of AoT, he went on the record and said that whenever he drew he would always draw Mikasa prettier when it was through the point of view of Aaron's eyes. Yeah.
It's basically the creator being like, yeah, he's in love with Mikasa.
Yeah. So I think I that's why I have this feeling that he said that shit to make them angry for a reason. I mean, he knows, he can tell the fucking future, you know? He knows he's playing 4D chess and everybody's playing checkers. So there's got to be a reason. Maybe to demoralize them so that they just don't fight and die. That's what I'm kind of thinking.
But even then, it's like, even if they do get into that combat, they're not going to be necessarily in any danger because none of them drank the wine.
Here's a key thing to remember. The owl. Are you thinking about the owl too? If you want to save Aaron,
I just thought about that as you said that.
Yeah.
That gave me another theory. But what I just thought of is he's doing this, possibly. Who knows? Because, you know, there's a theory of like how it's a time loop. He keeps waking up as a kid and going through it again. Mm-hmm. Maybe he's finally worked it out to where he can end it all. Finally get done with it. Yeah, but it entails him dying, and he's trying to make it so that they don't like him anymore. So when he dies, it's not much of a hit.
Maybe. All I know is after Sunday, I'm picking up the manga. And I'm reading everything after I watch that show.
Yep, I'm binge reading that shit. I'm going to talk about Jordan chapter by chapter as we go through it.
That's my Sunday plan. I'll hop on Discord. We'll go one by one.
Mike, you ready? You ready for this Sunday? It'll be so weird. We're going back to our grass ridge watching AoT over Discord.
Reading AoT over Discord now.
Yeah, even better.
All right.
There's no way I can.
Who's doing voices? Who's doing whose voice?
Oh, I can't read out loud, man. You guys be like, dude, this kid's fucking stupid.
We already know
really,
that.
You don't read out loud? I have a hard time.
When I read to myself, I don't read out loud.
I have a hard time reading in my head, so I read out loud.
Yeah, I can't do that.
I like when people read to me out loud, but I don't read out loud. I don't like my voice that much.
Yeah, I like when like a really
sexy
like woman reads to me.
I'll say I don't like actually speak it like normally. I just kind of whisper and just move my mouth like I'm.
You just
No, I
walk
just
into
in my
Mike's
head.
house one day and he's just upstairs reading a manual. Okay, you have to grab the wrench. Just screaming.
Grab 3 A5s and hand tighten with 3 C.
Yeah, that's what a manual sounds like.
That's what I do in my spare time.
It's all in my head. I can't read out loud. I always hated getting called on and having to read, and then I was like, damn, I'm gonna just stumble over my words, and then everyone's gonna be like,
I was so
what
nervous.
a fucking moron. Well, that's me, man. I mean, so it's pretty much Attack on Titan. Zeke, fucking.
Yep.
That little waddle he did when he was running away from the tent.
He's a bad runner. He's always been a bad runner.
He
though.
runs.
They
He
showed
runs
us
like a
the
titan.
flashbacks.
He runs like a titan.
Yeah, he does actually.
He runs like a fucking titan.
He runs with
Does
his
he?
arms out here. Yeah.
Oh,
It's like-
yeah.
Yeah, he runs like a
this
fucking
when
titan.
You're supposed to run like this.
Like that little scene where he's literally just like, it literally looks like he's just waddling away from the fucking tent like a penguin.
I think I had something spoiled for me by manga readers about Annie and her Titan. I thought it was going to come up in these 2 episodes, but it didn't.
Not talking about her, but going back, way back to old theories, the Beast Titans, the Whale Titan, everything. I think that
that's what the last guy was,
Mr.
yes.
Cassava was the fucking Whale Titan.
Dude.
He was the
last Beast
Cassava,
Titan?
the guy who Zeke got his power from, the guy who got his basket.
yeah.
He was
saved,
the
yeah.
fucking Whale Titan.
He definitely
like,
was.
You,
He
you-
definitely
you
fucking
could-
was, dude.
Like they talked about all it, and like as they got further on, and they explained like other Beast Titans. Like, he's not useful in
Yep,
war.
he
Like
said he was useless in war.
he's a fucking Whale Titan.
He has
that
to be.
makes
He has to
It
be.
all
sense.
comes full
I've
circle.
finally been vindicated.
I remember just being like, Mike, you're out of your mind. It's nothing. It's nothing. Get over it.
But it's actually a fucking other Beast Titans. We just happened to get a pitching monkey
Now,
for this one.
here's the thing though. Was like, so how did I want to know more like about how the Beast Titans work? Like, did this guy just hope he was gonna be
I think it's
something
just
that had to do
random.
with throwing, or you know what I mean? Like,
I think it's just like
is it, or does it like make it so that it's like it takes the best trait out of you and turns you into that? Maybe this dude's a
are
fucking
whales
expert
extremely
swimmer.
smart?
No, but maybe he's just like I mean, possible. I don't fucking know, but. I don't know. Maybe he's the Michael Phelps of Marley.
Marley Phelps.
Yeah, he's Marley Phelps.
Yeah, I don't know how any of that works.
I wanna
But
know.
like that scene where fucking Levi was like actually started chasing Zeke down, and like he had the blood of his comrades on his face.
Yep.
He was fucking spirling after him, and he
How-
goes up into the trees, and Zeke's just sitting there throwing bone fragments
Dude,
at him.
oh my god, how Zeke didn't account for him just being a
Yeah.
fucking being dead inside and just being able to kill
No.
all of his comrades.
Levi is not dead inside. He looks it from the outside, but I feel like he has more compassion than most of the scouts.
Yeah, probably. I don't know about that, but
For his underlings, yes.
maybe
More the only person I feel like
he doesn't
that
give
would
a
outclass
fuck
him was
about-
Erwin.
Yeah,
Erwin.
does he though?
He
Erwin?
cared about the lives, but he used the lives as he knew he needed
I don't
to
think
use
he
them.
cared. I mean, he gave a speech about how he never really cared. How he only cared about one thing, and he didn't care what he had to do
Make
to get
himself-
close to that point. So I mean, I think it was like blind compassion. Like he
Yeah.
knew he had to show it, but he only cared about getting that fucking basement, and then never did.
No,
That's the most. I mean,
he
he
didn't
never
get
did.
there, but
Yeah,
they got
he
there. They
never
got some
did.
useless
But
fucking
that's like-
information.
But that's what he wanted. He wanted
Yeah.
to see it with his own eyes.
He wanted to live his dad's fucking dream and figure out the fucking truths of the world.
And then there was that weird scene where Flock made those students just beat the shit out of that dude.
The
dude who-
old regiment guy.
Yeah, the guy. Yeah, the old commandant.
Flock's my favorite right now.
He's a
He glue the
madman,
fuck
dude.
up.
He's a fucking madman.
He's great. Me and Mike, the part last week where me and Mike were talking about his just like absolute fucking redemption arc in the
Yeah.
eyes of the fan.
Let's use our inside voice.
Yeah. For those who can't see, Ian just did the Flock movie.
He imitated it.
It was spot on, man. Like blew my mind. You made me like he made me shit my pants. You made me shit and fucking other stuff.
I shit, pissed, and came my pants.
Yeah, minus pissing. I mean, it's pretty good.
But man, I'm fucking excited for this episode.
Like,
Last episode until we find out what the fuck we're getting next.
I was
nothing.
playing Valorant last night, and the one conversation that I remember is there's a guy named Hisoka in the team.
Nice.
And we were talking, and we got into AoT talk, and he's like, yeah, I honestly feel like they're just milking the fact that it's the quote-unquote last season, because like, where's the anime end in the manga? Like
20 some odd chapters before the very end of the manga.
Oh, so there's 20 chapters left.
So even then, like 20 because it's like what 138 is the final chapter.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah,
and it's
so
like ends at like 116 or something.
So we got 4 seasons out of like 116 episodes. That's 29 chapters apiece. There's 22 chapters left. Makes sense that they could make another season, but it also makes sense like they could cram that all into a movie, which I'm not hoping. I would much rather have like even like another 8-episode season than a movie.
Well, I mean, technically we won't get another season.
Yeah.
We'd get part 2 to the
Final season, part 2.
No.
Or we just get nothing and we're all fucked and have to read the manga, which I'm going to do anyways.
I think that
We gotta make our own fan animation of AoT.
We should just make a live action version.
That would be insane.
Who's gonna be the Titan?
You're going to be Aaron. Nick's
The
gonna be
Titans,
Aaron.
that's just going to be perspective fucking direction.
Mike's going to be Armin. You're going to be Mikasa. Yeah.
You're the bad
I don't get to be
bitch.
Hanj.
Well, we'll have to take on multiple roles.
Yeah.
You be Hanj too. You be Hanj. You
I'll
be
just
Sasha.
play all the female
He'll
characters.
play all the
There you go.
females. Nick will play all the characters that want to have sex with the female.
No,
Yo,
we should
so-
make Nick all the characters that die.
Well, who's going to be Armin or Aaron?
I mean, Armin technically dies at one point.
I mean Aaron. I meant Aaron.
No, we got to do perspective shots. Mike will be Aaron and Armin. I'll be Mikasa. So like when I'm talking to Mike, he's over there. Then I turn, and then Mike has to like slip under the camera and get up, standing on the other side to pretend he's Aaron. Then he has to do the same exact thing to go back to being Armin.
But when he's Armin, he's got to be on his knees
Yeah.
because he's short.
Is he? I don't think he's that much
No.
shorter.
He's shorter than the rest of them.
Oh, in talking about that,
I don't know. He's pretty
height,
big. He's a pretty big colossal titan.
that brings into mind Bertolt and Aaron talking about how he's the one being controlled, how Armin's the one being controlled by enemies. Like if memories are what makes a person, then part of him is Bertolt because it is Bertolt's memories.
Mm-hmm.
So those memories are making him fall in love with Annie because Bertolt was in love with Annie.
Yeah.
Although didn't Armin already kind of have a thing prior?
I felt it.
I thought
They
he
finally
did.
a thing.
I thought he
feel
did.
like it was
We're the only two blonde boys here.
start.
Don't look at me like that. I said what I said. What do you mean? Don't say Historia either, dude. Like, Historia was a bombshell.
Yeah, Armin could have pulled that.
No, that was Amir's, right?
Oh
You
yeah.
didn't want to step on Ymir's
Yeah.
toes, which is weird.
And then get stepped on by Ymir when she's in her fucking little goblin titan.
Which wouldn't hurt. She's like, yeah, big.
Yeah,
Which is
little
really
yay
weird
big
because she was the jaw titan. But she looked nothing like fucking.
Everyone's titans look different.
It's true.
But like,
She also just didn't have the capability. Like, they brought it up. Mikasa said like, "Oh, that's the jaw titan. Looks nothing like Ymir's."
yeah.
She just sucked, I guess.
She couldn't.
But no,
hang.
she was also. That's also how she looked when she was an actual titan. So it kept her titan form.
Mm-hmm.
Who knows what the reason is?
Yeah.
But like, I saw a cool theory that I guess Armin's colossal titan doesn't have ears, and someone said that it doesn't have ears, so that way when he kills all those people, he doesn't hear them scream.
That's a good idea.
So he stops
Although-
himself from getting ears for some.
Yeah.
Weird.
I'm not sure they're screaming.
Nah,
They're getting
it's
nuked,
just his
you know?
titan taking after his burnt corpse where he doesn't have ears.
Yeah. All right. Anything else left to
I
talk
think
about? Attack
I
on
think if
Titan?
there's a movie, so it depends
I'm
on
only
when
seeing
this
it in theaters.
episode ends or how this episode ends. If this episode ends like prior to them going into a battle,
It's gonna end on
movie.
a cliffhanger,
it's gonna be movie time.
regardless
movie time
what happens.
I know, but if it's like literally it ends and they're like about to literally do battle, I'm thinking movie. Just gonna be a movie of the war.
Yeah,
I
maybe.
don't. But I don't know. I'm also kind of just leaning towards they're going to do another half a season.
Would the war
Makes the most
be
sense.
the world coming to Paradise?
Yeah.
Paradise fighting within itself, or Paradise winning amongst itself, then going against the world outside of Paradise?
I don't think there's much to fight inside of Paradise.
But the thing
people
is,
are on Aaron's side.
Everyone that's not on Aaron's side have drank the wine.
Yes, they're now Titans and can't move.
Yeah.
no, they're not technically Titans yet. They felt Zeke activate his power. He just wasn't within like the half-mile range he needs to be or whatever.
Yeah.
But anyone who's not on their side is effectively
a Titan, a walking weapon.
Yeah, exactly.
Although who knows what's up with Zeke? He might be dead right now. For all we know, we got left off him getting blown himself up. This is Zeke's
rumbling, not the walls. The people that are abstaining against them.
So you think it was like you think that was all? That's
the rumbling plan that he had. It had nothing to do with the walls. Like the walls were the red herring. Like that's what they were going to use for the rumbling.
There could also be two different rumblings.
They're using the MPs.
There could be two different rumblings.
The MPs are the test rumbling.
Well, yeah, that would be Zeke's. And then Aaron's the one who.
Makes
the walls crumble.
It's all very interesting. I'm excited to see where it goes. Regardless of what happens, I won't be satisfied. So.
Literally same. Yeah. It's gonna be like. I honestly feel like it's gonna be the ending to season 4 of Attack on Titan is gonna hit me 100 times worse than the ending of Demon Slayer did in the manga.
Yeah, it's just. I
did not like that ending.
No. Oh, you were telling me about it.
I was talking about it with my friends last night, and we like picked it apart. But like it's still something. Like I enjoyed that manga, like beginning to
right before the end.
2 chapters before the end.
Yeah.
And it was phenomenal. The ending is good, but it just wasn't.
It wasn't what you wanted.
Yeah, the ending that I wanted, or the ending that I necessarily expected. It was legitimately a fucking curveball.
Can't please everyone, though, you know what I mean?
I mean, hey, the AoT fucking creators, I don't even think he's trying to please his fan. Wasn't he on record saying he wanted to create a spa with the like anguished tears of his fans after he finishes AoT?
He just wants to make us
Let's go to that spa.
I'm down, bro. Let's fucking run it. Let's run it.
Let's run it.
You guys want to talk about Jujutsu Kaisen?
Sure, yeah.
That's all you.
We got one episode, man.
Talk about the whole season. I don't care about spoilers. Whatever.
I want to hear. I just want to hear what your thoughts on the show are.
Okay, but this isn't necessarily anime related, but literally I don't know why TikTok is being brought up so much this episode, but it was something I saw on TikTok. It had to do with blacklight tattoos. Mm-hmm. Like you go under a blacklight, you can see the tattoo. Outside of the blacklight, you can't see the tattoo. Somebody does that with Sakuna's tattoos on their face. That would be
pretty interesting.
Fucking sick.
Imagine you go to glow in the dark golf or something.
Everybody's just like, what the fuck is wrong with that? I'm sorry, my fucking demon came out.
Yeah. So what are your thoughts of Jujutsu Kaisen? Just the whole us binging it in 2 days. How does it stack? And I want to hear how it stacks up to your top 10 and everything. I know we've talked about this before.
This is something that we had talked about over Discord, but I have to pull up my top 10 because like brain nowhere.
Yep.
Like I said that it would probably slide in between One Piece and Naruto Shippuden between 4 and 5, bump Shippuden down to 6, Samurai Champloo, like push everything out, and then it just pushes, honestly, Baki off the list, because like the one thing that I liked about Baki was the really good fight scenes, but like these those are boxing and like street fighting fight scenes. This is like dudes literally, and it's also like the humor behind like the fight scenes too, like when Toro Ao and fucking I can't remember the main character's name because I love Ao so much. Yuji, yeah. When they're going to fight against the nature demon. Mm-hmm. Are they demon? No, nature curse. They're curses, right?
Yep.
Yeah. When he's going against the fight against the nature curse, they're literally sitting there and they're like going up the branch, and they're essentially like fucking like clapping their hands and fucking dancing. Yeah. Like that was one of my favorite scenes, and the best of friends thing.
Yeah, the face. Yeah, that was fucking phenomenal.
Just going around her.
That's what my best of friend came
Yes,
from?
yeah.
From Jujutsu Kaisen.
That's Todo and Yuji Itadori.
Yep. Total hours like
Two people that you just would not think would be besto friendos. But
but they both love long-legged, tall women with big asses.
they both love Scarlett. Who was it?
Jennifer Lawrence.
Jennifer Lawrence.
Very nice.
Very nice.
But yeah, so what are your thoughts?
It's just, it came out of fucking nowhere, to be honest. Like everything else, like most of the other animes on my top 10, like I knew what I was getting into when I was watching them. Like it's like. This is something that like because it was based off the manga, right? When did the Jujutsu Kaisen? When did the manga start being produced?
Let me look.
Like because this is, until it started being turned into an anime, I don't think I've like heard anything about this like when I was on Twitter, like the anime side of Twitter.
It's just not loading. Okay, there we go. Yes, I'm looking that up. Hopefully this will answer me. 2018.
So 2.5 years ago?
Yeah.
Because I got off Twitter July last year. Like I heard nothing about Jujutsu Kaisen the entire time I was on Twitter. And I followed like decently big anime accounts and shit. And then it just came out of nowhere on Crunchyroll, and like I always saw the ads, like literally the tree fighting scene where he has like his yellow jacket on and he's going around the fucking branches and everything. That was like the constant ad I saw, and you were just constantly hyping up, and you just sat and you just one day I was like, you know what, I want to watch something new, and you were sitting there and I was like, yeah, fuck it, and we watched what 20 episodes in 2 days.
Yeah.
And then we watched 21, then we watched 22 and 23 together. And then we got 24 tonight.
24 is already out.
It's already out?
Mm-hmm.
So it aired?
Yep.
We could like watch it right now?
Yeah. Live viewing.
I was just gonna be like, good night, guys.
The suspense must be
there
killing
is
you now.
So there's actually 143 chapters.
Where does the anime end?
The anime ends at, I believe there's 2 seasons worth, because although I think maybe a little more.
Hopefully they don't pull a Promise Neverlands
so
and cut the fucking most important chapters out.
Chapter 56 is the origin of obedience, and that was episode 22.
Yes.
So,
wait, what chapter was that?
56.
And there's 140.
40.
Jesus fuck.
So I'd
So
say
it's at least another 3 seasons with how much
although
they
there's
used.
hidden
Another 2
inventory.
seasons.
Yeah. But yeah, so that's, I mean, I told you you would like it. I told you it was fire.
It's just,
I know you
why'd
didn't
you
want to
have to
believe
get me
me.
addicted to a show that's literally fucking ending today?
Yeah.
Like I already did that to myself with Haikyuu. Like I picked that up, I watched season 1, 2, and then I was waiting for season 3 to come out. I watched those in one night.
Because it's worth it. That's why.
Yes, you should watch Haikyuu now. It's very good. I love my volleyball boys. Right, Jordan?
Yeah, I haven't watched season 3 or 4
Well, you should watch
yet.
season 3 and season 4. It's really fucking good.
We just got to get Jord to watch fucking JK now.
Maybe
We're
someday.
telling you, dude, it's too good.
I'm
The
sure it's
characters
great.
are fucking fire.
Sure, it's great.
The biggest thing that a lot of people bring up that I've been seeing a lot on TikTok as well is that there's no like something that you just see a lot in anime. There's no love triangle or anything. It's just a bunch of kids in high school, all good friends, fighting the fuck out of curses.
Yeah. What is it? What's the main?
I
character?
like a good
said
romance,
to you,
though.
like I said to you 2 weeks ago, it's like Blue Exorcist if they didn't go to
Oh
that
yeah,
school.
you told me about that.
What-
I'll watch it at some point.
What's the main character's name again?
Yuji Itadori.
Okay, I'm just gonna say Itadori. That's so much easier to
they
remember.
usually, and they usually call them. Or
Yeah.
they usually call him Itadori. The only person that calls him Yuji is Gojo, obviously,
well,
because he's a teacher.
Itadori in the episode where he was wearing his rain jacket and shit. I saw yet another TikTok where I was like, yeah, I was. It was like that using that sound where it's like, yeah, I was in Yo Gabba Gabba, like one episode in like the first season or something, and it just pans to My Hero Academia, and it's like a pink-haired kid crying in the first episode of season 1, and it's just like, yeah, I was in My Hero Academia season 1. And it was just saying Itadori saying he was in it. I think I sent it to myself.
All this talk about My Hero makes me wish you guys were reading the manga right now.
Yeah, that's what I'm planning to do after AoT. I'm gonna pick up, what is it? My Hero, and what was the fucking other one that I wanted to read?
You said you were going to read One Piece.
Oh yeah.
Dude, just get to a
No, I think
weekly
it-
basis with me on My Hero, man. Like, fuck, dude.
Fine. Suck my dick.
I need some. Like, I have a buddy that I talk to about it, but
You need a true buddy to talk to it about.
speaking about buddies, I wanted to bring this up earlier, but one of the guys you play, I think we both play with him, Jetty.
Yeah.
I think he watches the podcast weekly,
No, really?
but he told me he's like, I've been watching Attack on Titan because he doesn't watch anime. But he's like, I've been watching Attack on Titan so that way I can follow along with what you guys are saying on the podcast.
We love you, Jetty.
Yeah, actually, I like Jetty a lot too.
Yeah,
That's funny.
he's a cool guy.
Yeah.
He watches dub because he's not
I'm
big.
not
brain.
not gonna complain about that as long as they're watching quality content.
He claims it's because he's old.
Yeah, understandable.
Old eyes don't work as fast. I understand.
Just an excuse, I told
Fucking
him. Just an
boomer.
excuse. But I wanted to point that out. My brother's watching it. My brother Chris, he's watching it. Liking it.
I don't think anyone outside. I don't even think my Springfield, like, they know I do something like this, but I don't even think they know what it's called or where they can find it. Like,
You haven't told me. You're like, go.
I don't
follow
want
this.
them to listen to my dumbass voice. Like, I already annoy them enough with it.
Yeah,
Just-
I know.
I'm
but,
gonna,
like, what's
fine.
the
I'll fucking
difference?
drop it in that Discord.
Fine,
I don't
do
give
it,
a
pussy.
fuck. I will, dude. I don't care.
Mike, we should make a compilation of
Bro,
all like
it's-
the smart things Ian says and throw it. In
It's
that
it's
it'll
literally
be
just
real
gonna be
short.
100%, 100%, 100%, 100%, 100%, 100%, 100%. My
100%.
dick, 100%, 100%.
Yeah, man.
100%.
It's looking like you're peaking, but I don't know how to fix that.
That's it.
Oh yeah, because I was literally shoving into my mic.
Yeah, no, I could tell.
That's a problem for Nick. To
Like it's
figure
so
out.
like usually it's pretty even. Like look at your thing. Like how like the bottom's like so fucky. Like, and look at Mike's. It's like pretty even.
Yeah,
I'll show
I
Mike's
don't
looks
get-
like
don't understand
a
how it
heart rate
works.
monitor.
because that's not centered. So you're seeing the line that is the volume control.
No, even if it wasn't centered, like there's no way that especially
that's actually
this
terrible.
beat
Yeah, that's actually weird. Right
that beat would not match
I
up
got a
regardless.
fucking that chunk of sound has a fat fucking bottom.
Fucking love a
Dump
love a
truck right
thick
there.
bottom.
Thick as fuck. 3 C's.
3 C's.
yeah, 3 C's. That's thick. That's thick as fuck. That's pretty thick right there, dude.
Thick as fuck.
Thicker than a bowl of
So yeah,
oatmeal.
so it'd be number 5 on your top 10 though.
Yes, 100%.
What's that? Jujutsu
Number
Kaisen?
5, yeah,
Yeah,
Jujutsu Kaisen.
JJK.
Number
It's
5.
Yeah.
split.
That's what I'm saying, dude.
Hey
It
man,
went
I
right
mean,
between One Piece and Naruto and Shippuden.
I'd have to relook at my top 10 list, but Wonder Egg Priority has definitely cracked it.
Yeah.
I think
like,
it's great. Yeah.
I will say this right now, and I know it will hold up for the future for me. Nothing's ever gonna take my number 1 spot. Love Chunibyo and Other Duelers will always be number 1.
Yeah.
Till you see Rascal Does Not Dream of Bunny Girl Senpai.
Oh yeah, I'm telling you right
Just
now,
saying.
there's no other like slice of life like / romance anime that's gonna hit me like that did. I can guarantee you that.
I have to ask, who is your favorite student?
In what?
Who in JJK? Who's your favorite first year? We'll go by years. Who's your favorite first year?
Mine's to do with the bandana over his eyes.
Yeah, it's not a first
Yeah,
year.
that's a fucking teacher.
That's a
Oh, it's a teacher?
Yeah, let's go, Joe.
Haven't watched the show.
Hammer Girl.
Yeah.
I forgot her fucking name. Yeah.
Okay.
MC Hammer Girl? Can't
Yes,
touch this.
MC Hammer.
Um,
She just literally like throws nails up and smacks him with a hammer and sends them flying at people.
I just want to point out we probably just got like copyright on YouTube.
I think we're fine.
Suck my dick, YouTube.
Who is your favorite second year?
Second year, no talk boy. Unless he's a third year.
No, he's a second year.
Toto Wow, third year.
Toto is.
That's immediate. Then teacher, like, you know, they already know.
Gotta be Gojo.
You already know.
Gotta be Gojo.
You already know. He could do things to me.
Whoa.
Hey, he's of legal age.
Oh, okay.
Fuck, I'm trying to find her name because I can't remember either.
Yeah. That's the one thing I suck about with like watching shows. I never remember names.
I knew the curse that does the trees. Hanami. I was just thinking for a second that it wasn't that, and it was and Hanami was somebody else. But oh wait, no, Toto is
MC Hammer, bitch.
Where's Toto?
Is he? Because he's not part of their school. He's part of the other like
her name is
Nobara. Nobara. Nobunaga. Unga Boonga. Okay, her name's Unga
I guess.
Boonga.
Oh, that's Kyoto. So yeah, he is the third year.
Yeah, so fuck the third years at
dude. That
Tokyo.
witch.
Oh, the blonde girl.
She's a third year as well. That's really odd. I did not expect that.
Did she not get her like ass kicked by fucking?
She's pretty useless.
You just said her name.
Nobara, yeah.
No, but I was thinking. My brain goes to.
Her last name is name is Kugisaki, so that's usually what they say.
You give me one dot here, you put the other dot here, and somehow my brain goes to a dot on the ceiling. Like I was literally thinking Dorohedoro for her name, and that's a complete different anime.
Dora the Explorer.
Yes, Dora.
For the listeners out there, my favorite first year is actually now that I have it here, I got
Sakuna.
Yeah, Sakuna. No, it's well. See,
Sakuna
I'm not gonna say Itadori. I don't. You know, when I think of who my favorite characters are, just because the main character is always gonna be my favorite. But outside of Itadori, Fushiguro he's my favorite. He's a badass and he's super powerful. Like which was something we didn't think.
That's Summoning Boy, right?
Yeah.
Because he hasn't even hit his like spike yet. Like Sakuna was literally
Yeah.
spared his life. He's like, I want to see where you can go.
Exactly.
I'm not gonna let anybody touch you.
That was like that when he did that. It was like, oh fuck, okay.
Yeah, he literally
for second years, Inumaki is kind of up there for me, because it's so funny, but Panda's just too badass, man. Panda's too badass.
Panda.
And he's not a
in
panda.
Atlanta.
He's not a panda, Jordan. So don't ever call him a panda.
I don't know what you're talking about.
He's a puppet.
I haven't seen the show yet, Mike. I don't know.
Third year. Gotta go with Toto.
Yeah.
No,
Let me see a picture of Toto.
He's a big, muscular guy with a scar across his eye.
I thought it was a chick.
No.
No, Toto. Aoi Toto.
He's a fucking
You've
hunk
seen
of a
him
man.
probably if you've seen any TikToks about, you know, the guy who claps. Have you seen those ones where they're clapping and they're changing?
No.
Oh, yeah, he has such a cool power too.
He is super fucking powerful. Like
Literally-
he fights things just normal like boxing because he's too powerful.
Okay.
His
He
power
loves just
literally
beating the shit out of people.
when he claps, he can choose what he swaps places of. So like I forget exactly how it works, but when he
He'd
was
swap places with anything that has cursed energy.
when he was fighting Itadori and he was fighting like the nature curse, he was literally sitting there just going like this, just constantly clapping. So the curse didn't know who was going to be swapped, whether it was going to be Itadori and Ao, Itadori and the curse and Ao. So they were just literally in a triangle, just like swapping spots, just kicking the shit out of this fucking spirit.
No shit.
And
It's a
he
great
doesn't
show.
and he doesn't have to swap when he claps.
Yeah.
Is this
he's
the guy
like
that says "my best friend"? Though?
Yes.
That's his voice.
Okay.
Yes.
He's my favorite too.
The thing is, he's an asshole, and he beats the shit out of everybody he meets immediately.
If they
And
don't like
then-
the same women type as him.
So he gives them a test. He asks them, "Who is your type? Like, what's your type of woman?" And if they're boring, if their answer's boring, he's going to kick the ever-loving shit out of them until they're on death's doorstep.
Another
shit.
reason I really like him.
And
is
I don't want to
because
keep saying more because I want you to watch it.
He
but
doesn't assume at all. Because when he was talking to your favorite first year, the summoning guy, he's like, "What's your favorite type of girl or guy?" If you roll that way,
Yeah.
he doesn't assume. He's like, "Hey, my gaydar's kind of ticking. You could be gay. What kind of guys or gals do you like?"
Hey, at least he's inclusive, I guess.
I fucking love him. He's such a wholesome guy until he starts beating the shit out of you.
yeah, and he's pretty powerful. So he was like absolutely he destroys everybody. Nobody wants to fight him either.
Yeah.
Except Itadori. Itadori took it on head first and got his shit rocked for the most part.
Got his shit rocked and then made a best friend.
and made a best friend.
Gotta love it, man. Gotta love
Literally,
it.
no, I don't even want to talk about like that's like the like little stuff that he like in his imagination that he has with fucking Itadori. That was
so
like
funny.
that was like the cherry on top of like the entire like little story. But it's just so good.
That was Ian the whole show. Anytime something happened, he's going, oh.
That's Ian every show.
It was either
too.
that or just dying from laughter. Because the show is super funny. There's a lot of
and you know me, it doesn't take a
comedic-
lot to make me.
No, you find me funny, and
They take a lot of comedic.
says a lot about your
Routes.
terrible sense of humor. Although I think I'm the funniest in the group. I'm just gonna point that out.
If I wasn't funny, why can I make myself laugh?
Because again, you have just the sense of humor where like anything will make you laugh.
How many pancakes does it take to shingle a roof?
How many?
You idiot! Footballs don't have wheels. My dad told me that joke. It's an anti-joke. It makes no sense at all. He told me that when I was like 13, and I literally just started dying laughing. I laughed for like 5 minutes straight.
Oh, okay.
It's literally not supposed to be.
No,
you can see
no,
where my
no.
sense of humor comes from.
Yeah, no, I can see. That shit. It reminds me of a website that used to be a thing when I was in high school called Anti-Jokes.
Yes.
And they just had some like the weirdest shit, and like we thought it was so funny at the time. I'm gonna look it up right now.
It's probably still around. Not gonna lie.
Anti-Jokes. Yeah, maybe. Let's see. There's some. They're funny ones. I was gonna laugh at yours, but I didn't laugh just so you feel like it wasn't funny. It was. I found it funny. Why did Benjamin get sick after eating too much ice cream? He was lactose intolerant. How is a laser beam similar to a goldfish? Neither one can whistle. That's flat out true. That's flat out true. That's a good one. Like, these are good. How do you get someone to stop swinging on the tire swing? Snipe the rope. It says snipe the rope.
Probably snip the rope. They put an E.
What did the man say when he lost his truck?
Where's my truck?
Where's my... They're quoting you. Oh, this one has my name in it. Why did Jordan stay home from the party? He wasn't invited.
That hits a bit too close to home.
It hits really... That one hit fucking hard, bro. Shit. It had my name and everything. I was like... God damn. Don't do me like that.
Vinland Saga.
I feel like we talked about Vinland Saga. I've said everything I need to say about that show.
Like
we didn't talk at all about it yet.
We
And I
like
said it
briefly
now.
went over it. Like because there wasn't much that went on. Like obviously, like they captured the prince. Well, recaptured. They went into Wales.
Killed Conehead.
I'll have
liked
more to
him
say
at
at
the
the
end.
end. Once we finish the season, I'll have more to say.
Yeah.
It's just so much. There's so much like dialogue and stuff going on.
Yeah, these last two like sessions that we've watched have been a lot of build up.
Yeah, a lot of
But
build
hey,
up.
do you finally agree? Thorfinn kind of quick though.
No, I haven't seen him be too quick.
I don't know, when that dude was walking to the door, he was there before he even knocked on it.
You're right. He's quick. Thorfinn do be quick. All right.
Goku versus Thorfinn. Who
Goku.
got it?
Goku.
Thorfinn kind of quick though.
Goku
Yeah,
can.
dude, typical fucking Dragon Ball fan. over
Thorfinn kind of quick though.
Dude, it's not even that. I'm not the type of person who thinks this way, but
Yeah, or do this,
I'm
or
just
whatever
pushing
you
your
say.
buttons.
it's not even pushing my buttons. It's just I get why people are like, oh, everyone thinks Goku can beat anyone. I don't think Goku can beat anybody. Thorfinn, who doesn't have anything really special about him.
I don't know. He's kind of quick.
I think Saitama beats Goku in a fight.
Saitama, it's been established by that mangaka
Is he an
himself.
alien?
No, he's just a human guy that went for like he did like what 10,000 squats,
no,
10,000
he
push-ups,
didn't.
and a 10
There's no
kilometer
chance
ride.
he touches Goku.
No, he beats Goku.
Yes,
He does.
I haven't even seen all of Dragon
He
Ball.
did
That's
100
retarded.
squats, 100 push-ups, 100 sit-ups, and a 10-kilometer run every day.
Yeah.
no heat in the winter,
And?
no AC in the summer.
No,
And? And
he slept on the floor too, I think. And he pushed human.
He worked
He's
out so
still
hard he lost
fucking-
all
he-
his hair.
he's a fucking
Has Goku
human.
gotten to the point where he's worked so hard he's lost his
no,
hair?
because he's an alien. He's
No,
not a
'cause he's-
dumb human.
Weak.
Or are
weak.
humans weak that they work out so much they lose their hair?
No, that just made Saitama super strong.
Nope.
You haven't watched all of Dragon
And I
Ball.
don't need to. That's
and you haven't even watched
that's
any One Punch Man.
That's a dumb fight. That's such
Mike
a dumb
hasn't
fight.
even watched this whole thing, and he's worse than I am with like.
Okay, just look up for me, Genos versus Saitama in the Canyon.
No, we gotta watch One Punch
Yeah,
Man.
I do just need to watch it. Yeah.
We need to watch it.
The mosquito.
Well, first of all, I need to say this on the pod as well. We
Super
need to
Speed
watch
Sonic.
more. We need to be watching more anime because Vinland Saga is taking way too long. Not that I don't like it, I like it, but
You need to be
it's
watching
taking
more
too
anime.
long.
So watch some in your spare time, you fucking dick.
You idiots, not you idiots, but the idiot isn't gonna watch all of it and be able to keep up,
Okay, so we just fucking exclude him.
and neither will you. So there's been some times where you haven't kept up either. So
We've been busy. Everyone's
We
been
have been,
busy.
yeah,
It's been
I know.
it's been a crazy couple of months, couple of weeks.
Getting topsy-turvy.
I haven't watched,
Mike's even gonna be getting more busy. Mike's not busy
Alright,
right now.
I'm not.
Mike's
The
gonna be more
Abstinence is
busy.
finally leaving him.
I'm not gonna get that much. more
Mike's
busy,
got a
alright?
girlfriend,
I
and-
don't have a girlfriend.
Does she listen to the podcast?
No.
No.
The
Have
only
you
anime
told her
she's
about
seen
it?
is
Yes.
NGE.
She had, all right.
Mm-hmm.
All right,
Mike-
I'll drop the link.
She
to-
has watched an anime before. She watched Evangelion.
Yes,
Okay.
which is a really
She
good
said
one. I talked.
It
to
was not for her.
I talked to Mike about this. The ending to Evangelion, I mean, I'm usually always fucking high, but it was a special case of me being extremely high, and I almost had an existential crisis watching it.
Yeah. But
It
here's
just
the thing
stressed me out.
about watching anime more regularly. Like we've all got stuff going on. Like
yeah, we do.
Mike's
I know,
talking to this
I-
girl all the time. Nick's got his girlfriend. Me and Ian are lonely, so like we could watch anime together. Or am I speaking for you? No.
Listen. So yeah, I agree. And these past 2 weeks, especially for work for me, have been crazy busy.
Yeah, it's gonna get worse for me as
yeah,
the warm
same.
weather comes out.
Same, unfortunately. We've barely scratched the surface of like things we need to do at work. And I'm getting a promotion next week, so probably gonna get more busy. But I think we should still watch more.
Busy bee Mikey.
We could definitely watch more.
Like I mean,
Just like even
just look at us, Mike.
Twice a week. Just
We're
one
watching
episode a
One
night.
Piece. What are you watching?
Yeah, I'm pretty
How-
busy.
No, that's
Hold
what
on,
I'm
we
saying.
got-
That's what I'm
we
saying.
got-
I
we got-
haven't watched much.
We got a segment in this podcast that we didn't touch on. Hey, Mike, where are you at in Dragon Ball Z?
Yeah, nowhere. I'm not fucking anywhere. All right.
No, I knew that, so I didn't ask. I'm tired. I'm tired of that segment. It's heartbreaking. I wanted to be like, yeah, dude, I'm into Cell Saga. And then
Yeah,
I'd be
you
like,
just
cool.
ask him one day, and be like, Dragon Ball Z?
Yeah, when I
I'm
start
finishing
watching,
Super.
when I start watching it again, I'm not saying anything to you. I'm just
not?
gonna watch because then I want to wait till you like finally ask. And I'm like, I'm this far, and you're like, what the fuck?
Well, then I guess I gotta ask every week, right?
Exactly. I
Damn.
want you to be heartbroken.
He's not even at the. He's not even on Namek yet, bro. That's how fucking.
right before.
That's literally where that's before where I stopped.
Yeah, I'm
like,
waiting
right
for
before.
you, dude. I told you.
I haven't even
we-
watched Dragon
Yeah,
Ball.
that's what I'm saying. You came over that night and you said you would watch Dragon Ball and catch up to where I'm at, so that we
I
could.
say a lot
watch
of stuff
from
on a
there.
lie.
Ian does say a lot of stuff.
He does. But,
I don't remember 90% of the things that leave my mouth as soon as they leave my mouth.
yeah, I'll get back to it at some point. All the animes that I'm like in the middle of right now, I haven't watched in weeks, and so I've got to catch up to those. But they'll be ending soon anyway. So
Yeah, there's a lot of anime to watch in
Still
this
gotta
world.
watch Fire Force.
Oh, I added another anime to the wheel.
We've already watched another.
Stop taking my joke from earlier, George.
Sorry, I just thought it was gold.
It is.
so good.
But it was, oh fuck, it was like Super Wrestle or something, and it's as you assume it is. It's
Naked
the anime
dudes.
style of wrestling. So there's absolutely insane just characters like
Like
Oh,
WWE
it's-
wrestling or
yes,
like
WWE like exaggerated wrestling.
I like that.
And like it was Hisoka, the guy in Valorant that I was talking to, and he's like, "Yeah, this is a really good one." And he's like, "Yeah, there's a literal pyramid. Like that's just his wrestler. It's just a pyramid,
What?
just a straight up triangle pyramid. His final move is jumping into the air and just diving on people with his point.
That sounds.
It sounds ridiculous.
It sounds kind of dumb, if I'm being honest.
It's gonna be the kind of dumb that I enjoy.
I'm sure. Yeah, you enjoy JoJo's, so.
That's not dumb.
I haven't seen it. It's a joke, Ian. I'm
That's not
sorry.
dumb.
Dude, I'm sorry.
Please don't talk about it like that.
I'm so sorry, Ian, that I hurt your feelings. Speaking of feelings, before we eventually wrap this up, Promised Neverland Season 2 is so bad that the writers of this season want their names to be not a part of it. They want nothing. They don't want their names attached to this season.
Oh my god.
Fans hate it. The writers hate it.
Jesus.
Good
Everyone
thing I never
hates it.
watched it. I just literally get
watched
to
half of it.
leave. I literally just get to leave the Promised Neverlands as it is, them escaping. Then it's headcanon after that for me.
In
I
my
don't have to
mind,
worry
that's what
about
happens.
anything
I'm going to
else.
read the manga because I
And
guess the manga's okay.
I'm probably gonna pick up Dr. Stone within the next week or so because it's 11 episodes in the second season, I believe.
Ooh.
And I think episode 11 is coming out soon or came out. So I just want to, like, I was waiting for everything to air so I could just sit there and binge watch the Stone War. Because
like
that
it.
was, like, probably, when did that air? Like a year and a half ago?
The Stone War
2019?
just stopped airing.
Yeah, episode 11 came out. But, like, Dr. Stone season 1, when was that?
2019.
2019? Yeah. That was, like, probably one of the like, the better, in my opinion, the better animes that came out that year.
Yeah, no, I
Like, 'cause it came
I haven't
out with-
finished it, but I enjoyed what I seen.
It came out with Fire Force. It came out with My Hero season 3?
3 or 4.
I think it was the overhaul one, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was just, out of all those, it was probably like one of my favorites, even though it didn't make it onto my top 10.
It's all pretty good. You guys got anything left to say? I feel like we touched on pretty much everything.
No, I can't think of anything.
No. Should we Discord? Throw it out there.
Throw what out there?
We Discord? No. Okay.
We'll wait till we get more done on it and whatnot.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Because we literally have to.
Slowly, just
There's
a shell.
just One Punch Man gifts in there right now.
Yeah.
And Mineta.
Oh yeah,
There's a
Mineta.
gift. Ian's favorite My Hero Academia character.
Yeah, Ian's definitely is.
Ian's like.
It's totally
blushing
not
right
like
now.
I have a Fumakage fucking display that you got me for Christmas.
Secret Santa was good, man.
Yes, that was
Chenzo ordered my May statue.
Finally.
Yeah, he finally was able to order it. I don't know when it's gonna come in, but I'm very excited about that. Anything else you guys want to say before?
I'll be getting my tattoo of what's his name? Of Uvo's heart and Kurapika's chain this year.
You're getting that
Yeah, this year.
Wait, where are you getting it?
Over my heart.
on your chest?
Yeah.
Ooh, that's a tough one. Chest
that
hurts. That's one of the worst ones. I
I
saw a really hot chick with that on TikTok.
That to me, and I literally replied to that last night. And I was like, yes, this is like what I want exactly.
Not the tattoo, her. I want
Just
her.
both.
Yes. Yeah, the chest is a tough one. It's like
I can tell you right now, your ass does not hurt at all to get tattooed.
Well, yeah, it's a lot of fat.
get on your
Fat
forearm.
muscle. What, the heart?
Yeah.
Why would I do that?
Why do you need to get your heart over your
Mike,
heart?
Because that makes the most sense.
Get the chains on. Get the chain on your
No,
right
I'm
hand.
not
Get the
doing
chains on
that.
your right hand.
You can get wherever you want. I'm just saying the chest hurts like a bitch.
That's
it's-
all right.
Especially,
Yeah,
I got
I know.
no
It's
muscle there.
where there's bone, it
Yeah, 'cause
fucking
you're
it's tough.
literally just stabbing a needle in the fucking bone.
Yeah,
I'm
it's
not doing. I don't know. I gotta decide if I'm doing color or not. I don't think I'm going to.
color's
I
gonna
don't know.
suck even more on
Yeah.
your fucking chest.
But like, if I do color, then it's kind of like. Well, the thing is, if I don't do color, then nothing part of the sleeve can be color, right? Because that'd be weird. I mean, I know it wouldn't be that weird, but I kind of want to keep it all the same. So if I do color, then
All right.
the only way I'm doing color is it's going to be all like darker. It's not going to be nothing on there's going to be like.
I'm gonna get a
bright
black and
color.
white
You know, like
sleeve
the heart would be a very dark maroon.
with a singular color tattoo in the middle that does not match the style, just to piss you off.
I don't care. You can do you. I just don't. I don't want that.
Ian's gonna get your name on his chest.
I'm fine with that too.
That's a great movie. Why would I not get that on my chest?
Oh,
Well,
got
right?
him.
Wait,
Kimi
what?
no,
Got
Kimi
him.
no Nawa.
What's that?
Your name.
You said he's gonna get your name on his chest.
It's a great anime movie.
Oh,
You just got fucked up.
that brings up something that reminded me. When I went to the bathroom and came back in here, someone smells like beef jerky. Or this room smells like beef
I
jerky.
think your house smells like beef jerky.
It does my house smell like beef
Maybe
jerky?
that's why that girl thought it smelled good. Maybe
I-
she loves beef jerky.
Dude, I don't know.
You know, speaking of beef jerky, I can't find it anywhere, but one of the best beef jerky brands is Pemmican, and I cannot find it anywhere.
Cool.
I like-
Wait, what, Brad?
Pemmican.
I like perky
Pemmican.
jerky.
Pemmikan. Pemmican.
I've never even heard of that.
It was literally a blue bag with like a Native American on it with a headdress and everything.
That's
I'm
probably
pretty
why you
sure
can't find
why
it
it got
anymore.
pulled,
Yeah.
but it was
Yeah,
really good
probably.
beef jerky.
Perky turkey, or perky
Perky
turkey is
turkey.
really good. You get it at like Home Depot, it's fire. All right,
There's your jerky recommendations, everybody.
for the week, yeah.
If you can find a convenience store that sells Pemmican, feel free to send it to me. I'll give you my address.
We'll give it to you right now. It's fucking something.
1, 2, 3. I was gonna
Okay.
be rude with that, but
Go fuck yourself.
Yeah, I was
Lame.
literally gonna say go fuck yourself, and then I was like, no, those are the viewers. They're nice.
He's like, they're so kawaii.
All right.
That
Sir,
was-
I'm
Have a
not that
good
far
one.
gone.
That was horrible. Ian, do you want to give your
All right.
sign out?
We love you all. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night.